Hello people of YouTube, Wayne Hackman here, aka Whackstar, and behind this door is the Whackstar studio. Never done this before, but let's go and have a little studio tour. So everything in here I have built up. I have bought some new stuff, but the majority of the stuff here is second-hand or I've acquired over the years through talking to people throwing stuff away. So this isn't a studio that a YouTuber would be proud of, but it's a studio that I'm proud of. So let's go in and have a look. And you can see here, this is the Whackstar studio. Now, as we enter the studio, you'll notice a few things straight away. Number one, the green screen. Next to the green screen is my ham radio board. You know, those who watch the channel, ham radio is one of my hobbies. You can see there's various other interesting things set up. Now, this side of the studio here is where all the activity takes place. Firstly, you can see the whole studio is illuminated by these 500 watt LED lights that give this nice bright light. And then on the table, you can see I've got my craft mat where I do a lot of my unboxing. Now, the actual table itself has a 1080p Samsung television, which I use all the previewing of all the video I'm making and any large print work stuff. There's a 4K Acer monitor there. Below the 4K Acer monitor, you can see my Euphoria UMC 404 HD by Bellhinger, and then above it, rather dustily here, is a little Korg Nano Control 2, which if I'm mixing audio. Next to it is an old Acer laptop. That Acer laptop does all of my ham radio stuff there, FT8. It's a very old laptop, but it connects to my ham radio. And of course down there you can see my Mac Pro, which I use to transmit any live streams that I do and also take away with me. You can see down here I do all of my live video editing with this A10 Mini from Blackmagic, and right next to it is a USB 3 hub, which is connected, and I don't know if you can see it, to an old trash can Mac Pro behind there. Now, I bought myself a long time ago this Sony HD camera. It is 1080, got a great lens in it, but unfortunately the tape mechanism died, but I use this quite often for my studio live streaming. Next to it you can see my Snome phone. I built my own PBX, which is running in the cloud at the moment, followed by the Google Wi-Fi, some more radios and bits and pieces, and I have these Rubicon R5A Samsung speakers that give the audio in my studio. Now looking down here is I've got a patch board. I'm always looking for sockets, and some of these are UPS and some of these are direct into the mains. I built that to enable me to get all of the electrical sockets I need. And over here you can see my printer, which is just a simple laser printer, nothing too, and then my ham radio setup here with my ICOM 7300. There's a Linko power supply, an X-Phase, and then that mixer there takes the audio from this Bellhinger microphone and it then splits it into the PC and also the radio, so I get really nice audio quality. Now normally on this stand here I would have a little Sony camcorder, however I'm using that at the moment to film. And so you can see that this is my studio. Now here you can see a rack box. Now this rack box I've borrowed from my workplace, we'll return it. I'm thinking about getting a bigger one. You can see my setup here. I'm waiting for some ears to come This is a Microtik CCR 1009 7G1C1S Plus. It's a Microtik Cloud Core router. Below that you can see my compressor. Below that a nice big UPS. And then recently I have built or got hold of an old Synology rack station. This has about 15 terabytes of data storage there, which does my Plex server, backs up all of my video and other bits and pieces as well. And below that you can see I've got a large hard disk array there. That's 8 terabytes, which is connected directly to the Mac Pro. Above that is a little Raspberry Pi doing my FlightAware, and so you can see that is my rack storage there as well. The Synology is quite noisy. I'm trying to work out how to cool that. So you can see that this is my studio. Yes, it is rough and ready, and yes, it's not the best looking thing in the world. However, it's stuff that I've built up over the years by secondhand. A few things I bought new, a few things people have given me or I've acquired over the years. Guys, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me today. It's always great when people subscribe, like the channel, maybe even support through Patreon or buy me a coffee. If there's anything specific here that you would like me to review, please do let me know and I'll make a specific video over it. But thanks for humouring me in my little video tour of the Whackstar office. And I look forward to creating even more great content for you over the coming weeks, months and years. Stay safe, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Bye.